Former President Trump facing a Monday deadline to cough up nearly $500 million, the amount decided by the judge in his civil fraud trial in New York. If he doesn't, the New York Attorney General has vowed she'll start seizing his assets to pay the bill. Fox's CB Cotton has more.
Former President Trump tells Fox he has nearly $500 million in cash and properties driving loads of money, but added, quote, "That doesn't mean I'm going to give money to a rogue and incompetent judge, the puppet of a corrupt attorney general." Trump's comments come after his legal team told the court earlier this week it's been, quote, "impossible for Trump to post a $454 million bond while he appeals a civil fraud judgment against him." Trump has asked the court to waive the bond or reduce it. The New York Attorney General's office has argued Trump did not explore every option. So while we wait for a ruling, former acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker says he thinks Trump will have a strong case in the appeals process.
The appeals court's going to look at this and say, where is the crime? Where is the fraud? And they're going to be very suspicious, especially since this penalty, this $454 million or whatever the number, continues to grow by the day with interest calculations. There is no basis for that.
In the meantime, there could be a financial lifeline for Trump. Investors have approved a deal to make Truth Social's owner, Trump Media, a publicly traded company. Trump's got majority stake and could net $3 billion or more with his shares, but the company's board would have to waive the 6-month lockup period on those shares. Legal experts tell us this is a very unlikely move.
I'd be very surprised. It would open them up to a lot of liability concerns, because if that happened and then the share price were to drop, then they could potentially be sued by shareholders claiming that they were harmed by this and claiming that the board had breached its duties to the shareholders.
Should former President Trump not come up with the money by Monday, New York Attorney General Letitia James has laid some of the groundwork for a possible asset seizure. Also on Monday, a judge will hold a hearing in Trump's hush money case where a new trial date may be set. In New York, CB Cotton, Fox News.